Camden County, it's Roger Glenn with POS Realty. We're here on a Friday afternoon. We got a limited window of opportunity, but we're here with Doug Nassaur, who is the head distiller.
Yeah, we'll call it that.
Of Moonrise Distillery.
Yep, we get paid to make booze and make people happy. Not a bad thing.
And you're telling us a little bit, doing a great job. Let's just start with the easy part. Where are you located?
So we're in Clayton, Georgia. So we're on 441. So we're on the same side as Home Depot and Walmart over there. So we're about, I guess, about 800 feet down from them up on the hill.
Yep, just up on the hill. So tell us a little bit about you and Jennifer's story and how you came to own and operate the distillery.
Well, great question. So we started this endeavor, I guess we bought Moonrise 3 years ago. So we came up from Gainesville where we were doing another distillery project up there. And by the grace of God, we got a phone call from the gentleman who had started Moonrise. And he had started as a hobby and had done some pretty good stuff up here and was wanting to get out. So by serendipity, as we call it, it all came together. He called us one day and said, "Hey, heard you're doing some good things. I'd like you to come up and take a look at what I'm doing up here before you go buy anybody else." And so we came up here. He showed us around. We really liked what he had started. It was a great foundation. We fell in love with this community. And the interesting thing is that most communities like this, they grow like cauliflower, really tight and from the inside out. This community was open and willing to welcome new people. And the support that we received made it clear to us that this was a great place to create this business. So we did.
Yeah. Can you talk just a little bit about the product line and your current product offerings?
Sure. So our view is pretty simple. We think there's people that like clear spirits. We think there's people that prefer top shelf brown spirits. But we also know there's a lot of people that no matter what spirit type they like, they really don't like straight alcohol. So we also created a line of ready to drink craft cocktails. Now we feel very, very strongly about the environment and also quality. So everything that we make here, no sugar, no high fructose corn syrup, no monosodium glutamate. Everything is made by hand. We use local ingredients wherever we possibly can. Yep. And we never put any yucky stuff in there, right? Yeah. So, and it's amazing when you do it right. You can't make as much as the big mass-produced, mass-marketed guys do, but you can make some pretty good stuff. So we now have the 2-time Best of Georgia Gold Medal winning vodka and gin. We've got a 96 rated bourbon by Tasting Panel Magazine on a national level. So we beat out folks like Woodford Reserve and Four Roses. We've got a better rating than they do now. Our rye whiskey just got number 13 in the United States. So we've got some pretty good brown stuff too.
Yeah.
And so we pride ourselves on the fact that we have something for everybody. So if you don't like vodka and gin, we've got those ready to drink craft cocktails. You know, they're in a can and it blows people's minds that they're in a can because it's amazing stuff. It's still all made by hand. We just happen for convenience to put it in a can. Yeah. But we don't use any can. I don't have OCD. I've got, unfortunately, OCA through Z. I have them all. Right. So to get to the point where I was willing to take some things that my son CJ and I make that are so good, and to put them in a can, that was a hard bridge to cross. And fortunately, we got to work with a Ball Corporation and some really good scientists over there, and they've developed a can that has a special liner in it that up to 20% alcohol can't impart any of that metallic flavor or aroma. So first time somebody takes a Bloody Mary that has Pomodoro tomatoes and fresh basil and oregano and all of that, and it comes out of a can, it about blows their minds. So we've got those, and then of course we also do cordials and brandies. Mm-hmm. So we work with local folks, Stack Family Farm across the street. Great family. So local stuff there. So we've got our apple brandy and our cognac style brandy. We do a peach brandy also. We do a family limoncello, 3-generation family recipe. Again, no sugar, so it's local honey from our friends Blue Ridge Honey Company down the street, right? So it's kind of neat there. So from folks like Blue Ridge Honey, from folks like Red Oak Lavender Farm down at Dahlonega for our gin, everywhere we possibly can, we like to use local stuff. But there's also collaborations that are important to us, right? Everything that we do here, if we can also tie in and partner with another local business, we love to do that. And fortunately, they were willing to do it with us. Right? So everything from Currahee Brewery down the street, we've done a couple collaborations. We've got one tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, that we're unveiling on Saturday. That is a German-style wheated beer that the owner of Currahee and I did together. That instead of the wheat, we actually substituted some of our rye, and then we aged it in a kind of what we call a sloppy rye barrel. Still got a little bit of extra rye in there.
Wow.
So we're bringing that out for everybody. Stonewall Creek, Hightower Creek, local vineyards. We do ports with them. They age some of their products in our barrels, which is neat. The only thing that's neater than getting a ton of gold medals yourself is when people you partner with use some part of what you do, and they can take their beautiful products and see success there.
Yeah.
That's really kind of neat. So we're blessed with that. And then also the amount of other businesses that send people our way and vice versa. We like to think, because we're on the line right here, we're kind of the unofficial visitors bureau, right? So people that come up here from out of town and they come and they spend a few hours with us, and they're looking for a place to stay, we'll send them to Beechwood Inn, and we'll send them to all the other folks, that are just, everybody up here seems to really care about their business and cares about their customers. It's a different place. It's a very special place.
So you not only make some great products, but you were talking to me about the experience. Can you just talk about some of the things for folks that haven't been up here? Tours, music, events, food, and how you approach that?
Sure. So the net of it all is we like to value ourselves, kind of position ourselves as a teaching distillery. Right? So back in the day, you used to be able to go to the Bourbon Trail. You could meet with a master distiller. You could learn things, experience things, just have a really good time. And unfortunately now that's become very commercial. So what we aspire to be here is that kind of experience. You're going to come here, you can do a tour, you can do a tasting, you can just come to the cocktail bar and just have a craft cocktail made with some of the best stuff we make. But we want you to walk away with a great experience, right? People want create an experience you want to come back to. The reason we put it in 94 proof, you know who Ian Fleming is? The guy that wrote the James Bond series, okay? So 007. Well, every self-respecting martini drinker knows that a martini is stirred, not shaken. The problem is when the screenwriters got involved, they turned it because they didn't like the way it sounded when they said it. So they turned it to shake and not stir, subsequently ruining millions of martinis from that point forward. So I put this gin at 94 proof because if you're going to stir a martini, as you should, you have to stir it for 3 minutes. Alcohol and water don't like to play together. So if you don't want a bitter martini, or you don't want a martini where it's alcohol then maybe flavor, then you need to stir it for 3 minutes, and you need to give that water time to interfuse with the alcohol. Right? It's kind of like, remember the first time you ever tried to drive a stick shift and you tried to find third gear and it just stopped, and then it bounced a little bit and then it went into gear? Well, that's what we need the alcohol and the water to do.
Every film is repeat, the first, second, third, fourth.
Yeah, there you go. All right, try that. Bring somebody else, right?
Yep.
And a backstory, right? This part of the country, amazing history, right?
Yeah.
A backstory that you can connect to. So we try to do that. From a food perspective, we like to highlight the other food providers in our town. So we don't provide food directly, right? So what we do is we offer to all the different chefs in town to cater out of our cater program.
Yep.
Right? So we don't want to charge them anything. We want our customers to experience a great culinary experience, right? And we want to partner and get those other folks' names out there.
Yeah.
And in return, God bless them, they just send people to us all day long. So it's symbiotic, and I think what I hear, I get to be in front of about 6,000 people every month. And what I hear constantly is the other owners of other businesses just provide an amazing experience to our customers. And they love that about this area. And I don't think you can realize until you've been everywhere else just how special this place is. So Jen and I talk a lot about how we used to drive across the country, and you come into a small town and you say, gosh, this is such an amazing place. What do people do for a living that they get to live here? We just, every day we count our blessings that we're able to live in a place like this. So,
Yeah.
So we want to share that experience with people.
Yeah.
So when they leave, not only do they appreciate Moonrise, not only do they appreciate Rabun County and Clayton, but also the next time they have an opportunity to go to a craft winery or a craft distillery or a craft brewery, they're going to do it because they had an amazing experience here.
Yeah, and a little bit more knowledge too. And on the events, we noticed on the website you've got the musical calendar, and some of the musicians will be here, I think, out till December. So that's a great resource for people to check out what's going on. Last thing, because I know you're pressed for time, we got people anxious to take the next tour. But the future, what's on the horizon for Moonrise Distillery? You were showing us some of the properties, so.
Well, again, thanks to the fact that our customers are constantly coming back. We don't have a day that goes by that we don't have a repeat customer bringing other people back or a referral. We're out of space. So the exciting thing is we've got 2 barrel house expansions going on right now. We've also got a brand new speakeasy cocktail bar and outdoor patio going on. And so we're very excited about that. The other thing is every Friday night, our music bingo that started with a handful of people, we're now taking reservations for, right? So it's really neat. On Fridays we do that. Every Sunday 2 to 5 we've got our live music out on our band stage. So we put that band stage out there, and again, a community like this, we all coordinate, right? Different businesses kind of have different events each night. So we do Sunday 2 to 5 because we don't want to compete with things that are going on downtown. But we also kind of laugh, we do it all year round. So every Sunday. And we found was we used to do it on a schedule, and then what we decided was it was just too difficult to keep track of. So now people know every Sunday there's live music at Moonrise. Every Friday night there's music bingo. So we'll continue to do that. We're excited to be able to do that once the new facility's up and going. So thank goodness we're busy.
Yeah.
Thank goodness that we've got great support from the community. And so we'll continue to do this the best we possibly can, using local ingredients wherever we can, and trying to make sure that Rabun County we do them proud.
Yeah, incredibly impressed. I mean, it's beautiful indoor, outdoor, with what you're doing in the way of expansion. The products speak for themselves, obviously, but the experience, which I think is really about you and Jennifer. So we are delighted to have you as part of Rabun County, even though I'm certainly not the greeting committee. And folks, if you haven't been out, you should come out and try it for yourself. And I would suggest that there's probably about a 99.9% possibility that you're going to bring some friends back because they'll want to experience this as well. So, Doug, thank you again for taking some time with us.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And God bless.
See you next time, Rabun County.